Today we have another Nopixel tier list, and we have a range of GTA 5 streamers from different gangs, civs, everything right here in front of us, and we're rating their driving skills. Now, driving skill doesn't just mean how good they can drive in a race, or how well they can evade cops, or how well they can do combat driving. It's a mixture of everything. So to be S tier, and some of you guys may not agree with this, but to be S tier, you really have to be good at every single thing and be diverse at combat driving, chasing, evading, racing, all of that put together, and just general day-to-day driving. So let's get into it. First on the list, we have Anthony Z. Now, this guy is a very good racer. He's very good at chasing. He's good at evading cops. He's drifting like no other. He just drifts to drift for no reason whatsoever. Doing little 360s. This guy, he's impressed XQC. He's doing 360s. He's styling on them while he's evading. Obviously, he won Driver of the Year on Reddit. Obviously, a Reddit that hates CG, so none of CG would ever win. But it's all right. Now, in terms of combat driving, I don't think he's the greatest, but he ticks off the other boxes like racing, evading, chasing. So to be fair, I think he goes S-class. Next, we have Banana Bread, the Angels leader. Now, her driving over the years, it's okay. I've seen her evade cops. I've seen her do some skills here and there. DW gives Claire 100k for out-driving police for 30 minutes with fake Dean in the car. Not bad. So she's out-driven for 30 minutes. But there isn't really many montages or clips of her getting away. I'm going to give her a C-class. C-class driver. It's not bad. There's improvement. A lot of improvement needed. Blau toys. He uses a controller when I first met him to drive, so he couldn't talk, and he still would crash. You're on controller and you're still crashing, my brother. You know, you barely drive. I don't see you evade cops. You're the man now. You're a civ. Even when I did do jobs with you, you wouldn't drive. I'm gonna put you at D-class, my friend. I'm sorry. OG Bobby Brown.
OG Greenish Monkey.
Now, Greenish Monkey, he's very underrated, to be honest. And quite recently, he actually saved me from the cops.
The car's brakes are not that good.
Oh, right.
Oh, he breaks her ankles. Wait, we have an officer getting shot. You're free to go. In terms of combat driving, I don't think I've ever seen him drive without getting shot down in a shootout. In terms of chasing someone, absolute dog shit. James Brown is useless. I'm gonna give you a C tier. Bosch, Merchant, Anthony Murphy. The guy who needs to come back to roleplay. Actually, don't come back. You're gonna bore yourself to death again. But the only thing is, you can only evade cops in broken-ass cars. I'll be real. When the 4-door GT Mercedes-Benz was out, and that was broken as fuck, he was evading cops every minute. You need a lot of improvement. Maybe it's time to get a controller. I don't know. I'm gonna put you in C-class with Banana and Bobby. I apologize if you don't like it. It's gotta be done. Lang Buddha. No, this guy has done it all. Combat driving, evaded cops, he's chased cops. He's done it all. He's pretty much done it all. I've seen him race as well in his broken-ass S-class. I'm gonna be honest with Lang. Time to go C-class, brother. Big D. Cycling and driving is not really the same thing, but if this was driving a bicycle, S tier, 100%. Is Big D. You can't really put any faith into him. I mean, he's sending it on top of mountains to get away. What is this? So he goes from S, from cycling, to an A, to a B, to a C. I'm gonna be real, Big D. Looking like a D for you, my friend. The variety gamer. He's a variety gamer. He don't give a fuck about GTA. He's never been able to drive. He's shit at driving. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Mr. Dean Watson. I've seen him race, and it's not bad. But he's a better developer and coder than a driver. And I think that's a fact. It's going to be a D-class for you, my friend. I'm sorry. Dean Quincy, or Dan Shiesty, is cop character. Now, this man can evade. He can chase. So he has the ability to do both because he has a cop character. In war, I did war with Amanda once. I'm not going to lie. Dean fucked over Tommy T, and they both died outside Burger Shot because his driving was abysmal. So combat driving is gone. Kaput. Out of here. And let's be honest, if you're getting chased by Dan Shiesty, you're more than likely to get away. But it's like a 50-50. So I'm going to put him in C-class. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being harsh. I'm being very harsh because I'm basing it off like really good drivers and then really like low-tier drivers. And then we have Leslie. Now, if driving was in terms of driving someone's bank account empty, S tier. But I've seen April drive. She's tried to improve, and I've seen her race. First race goes wrong. Wait, that was me. Oh, my goodness. Look at the state of the vehicle. Ooh. All right, well, I guess one person did die in that race, and it was Leslie. Garrett, jobless. Driving-wise, he's my boy, so I feel bad. I'm going to put him at C tier. Just because he's my boy, so this is rigged. I'm not trolling you. Back in the day, Garrett was a beast. Then his love for roleplay died out, and he stopped playing. And then he doesn't do anything. Harry Brown. Harry Brown racing. Okay, we got horse racing. Let me just try and reminisce. I think he's probably be around C tier as well. Damn, there's a lot of C tier drivers on this. Oh, now we're going up a bit. Now we got Hutch, MF, former Ballers, former Misfits. I think it was a gang's name. I don't fucking know. Hutch is a good racer. Obviously, one of the First people to invent the racing scene till it became dog shit for the controller sweaty nerds. Combat driving, he can get it done. Nah, to be fair, I have to give him a lot of props. He is on point in terms of war, combat driving. He's always driving on his own. He's in his own car. You can trust him in the car during war. I'm going to be honest. When he's on point and when he's really up there, he is up there. I'm going to be honest. Jack Cortez, the cookie boy. He is actually a very good racer. Very good in combat driving. I don't think he really plays cop a lot. So I'm not sure about his chasing or evading. In terms of racing and combat driving, he's pretty good. The cookie can get it done. I'm putting him at A tier. Mr. Kebon.
Wagwan, Mr. Kebon.
This guy, very good combat driver. Very smart when it comes to it. I think he just gets bored of racing, so he doesn't have the attention span to really stick to a race and really go for it. Evading cops. Now he really knows how to get it done. He knows the ins and outs of driving, how to control a car. Now he isn't like a race car driver evading. He does like little jukes, the tricks. I think he's S tier. I think when he's really on point, I think you can trust him to get the job done in terms of driving. Naughty, Guy Jones. I feel like you don't trust Guy Jones if you're getting evaded. You get kind of shook. If you're sitting in a car with Guy Jones, you're like, yeah, we got it. Like, I feel like he can also try and sort of get the job done a little bit, tiny bit. Chasing, I have no idea how he does on cop. He's fucking trash on cop. I'm going to give him a B tier. I think that's pretty fair. Coyle, the man, very good trooper. The guy who runs the trooper division. Now, in terms of chasing, very good. If Sosa's on your ass, you know it's going to be a good chase. He can evade cops very well. Racing, he used to race a lot back in the day until it turned to shit. And he could race pretty decent. I'm going to be honest. Not just because he's the owner or because he's going to promote me to captain in the trooper division. He's an S-tier driver overall. Kyle Pred. Now, this guy's been maining cop for the past year, I believe. And honestly, when Pred joins the chase, you ain't getting shook. No offense. You need like an Angel or a Claire Seducer. Not Claire Seducer. Claire Everly. To kind of help him, boost him up a bit. He's probably around a D class. I'm be honest. Nah, he's probably C class. He can drive decent. And we have Lindy, Violet Van Housen. I mean, again, she's very similar to most of the Angels, apart from like Oakley, Liam, of course. I mean, I feel like if you tell them or if you tell her to do something, she'll get it done. But it's going to be another C-tier driver. Marty Banks from GG. If he's evading cops and I'm in the car, I'm like, okay, just arrest me. Take me away. I'm going prisonita. D-tier. Now, that's based off my assumptions, but I don't know. Jaylen, free the boy, Merrill. We never forget about him. He can evade, he can chase, combat driving on point. He's out here doing drive-bys. He's reversing. He's driving in between the alleyways. He's got 4 dead people. It's 1 versus 4, so the pressure is on. The pressure is there. To be an S-tier driver, you have to drive well under pressure. Jaylen, I'm be real. You're an S-tier driver. You can do it all. Ming, Jing, Tai, the guy who came back after 4 years. I don't think we have to go deep into Ming's driving or really talk about him. You know why? If you can still stay relevant for 4 years about how good your driving is through other servers and still be talked about on Nopixel throughout the 4 years that you've been banned, and people still say to this day you're one of the best drivers, best escape artists, or escapers, whatever you call it, evaders. In 4 years, if you can keep yourself that relevant and that good of a driver, you're automatically S tier. And he still proves it to this day. There's whole compilations of him breaking ankles. Holy shit, this is S tier. Valkyrie, Raymond. Oh, actually, I'm going to base this off 1 interaction. Now, this driving right here was up against Mr. Cabun Richardson. I don't have anxiety, but this is the first time in my life I've ever been through anything like this. Oh my god. Oi, oi, oi.
Oh my god, you're gonna hurt that poor British man. Pull it over.
Like, what is this? Oh my goodness, just crash after crash. I think she's a little bit probably better than Foosley, and she did race a little bit. I think C tier. Guy who's been on Nopixel for 5+ years and still can't drive. If you're in war, you probably don't want Rami driving because you're gonna end up dead. If you're evading cops, I know it's in his locker to evade cops. It's in there. It's deep down. It's hidden. And sometimes when it comes down to it and we need it, it comes out. But it can also be very bad. So I think a B tier driver for Rami it's fair. I think that's good. Next, we have myself. Now, some people say I'm cocky. Some say I've got a big ego. Some may say I'm one of the best drivers around. I can do it all. I put myself at S tier. S tier. S tier! Of course I put myself at S tier. Oh, it jukes the whole entire police force. Breaking ankles. We got everything.
You can get it done.
Ray Romanov. Now, Ray is actually, I'll be honest, he's very good consistently all around. He's probably a good combat driver with Rust. I think he's pretty decent. I think he can evade cops. I think he's just very solid like Jack. I think he's on the same level as Jack. Very solid. Another person I think is very solid and hard, rock solid, no erectile dysfunction is Sab. When he used to like play Crim a lot, and when he was with the Lean Boys back in the day, back in yonder, back, you know, when I was in my prime, back when we were in our primes. Now we're washed up. It's time for the new youngins to take over. He was a very good combat driver. He's the chief. And you know, if Bass is on your ass, it's going to be a hard chase. It's going to be a long chase. And in terms of racing, again, he's very solid. I think he's just solid all over. He's rock hard. Wouldn't put him at A tier. I've got Vinnie Pistone. Vinnie in a chase. Jesus Christ, Sancho number one. He's whipping out random Italian words that no one's ever heard before. I'm pretty sure they're made up. And we have no idea what's going on. Left, right, crashing, boom. But there can be that Vinnie Pistone that can clutch up. But do I think he's better than D tier? Yes. Then we got Silent, a beast. Came up from his daddy right here, Speedy. Then he built up. And he made his own gang. And honestly, in terms of driving, Garcia is fucking you up. Silent is evading you. He's fucking you up in war. And in racing, he's very good as well. Obviously, he runs Vendetta. ST driver, he can get the job done. Skirt. Space Boy, Mel Rickenbacker. He's actually a very good driver. But because he roleplays an old fucking man with glaucoma and laryngitis and arthritis, I think he roleplays a bad driver. I think that I can see what he's going for. He's pretty much a C-class driver. Speedy, very bad. Go next. Every time I chase him, he's chasing. He pits him. Oh my god, off the mountain. Oh my goodness. A one-man army pitted him off. My brother, I'm sorry. You're going up to a C tier. Summit 1G. Very good driver. Good chaser. Combat driving needs a bit of work. But if I don't put him in S tier, that would be blasphemy. I don't even know what that word means, but it sounds like I used it in the right way. Summit has to be an S tier driver. Very good, man. Not only is he a good GTA driver, but he actually plays on iRacing. He's an iRacing sweat. He has a whole setup. If a man like this, with a steering wheel, the pedals down here, the monitors, everything set up like you're in a car, does not get S tier, then I don't know what to say. S tier, my brother, go up. Migueli. Bro, this guy, honestly, he can drive very well or very shit. He's very consistent, though. You know what? The past few weeks, I'm going to be honest, he's actually a pretty decent driver. I've been with him on COP, and he actually did great in front of Soze, and he was on, I think it was GSF, he was on them like a hawk. The thing is, he's that type of driver where you're just in the chase for a long-ass fucking time. So I'm putting him at B tier. Tycuno, very good guy, very good hacker, but in terms of everything, in terms of driving, it's a D for driving, my brother. I'm sorry. Taco Prince. This guy is probably one of the most underrated criminals on Nopixel, because he's an immense shooter, immense driver. I just feel like he doesn't do it a lot, or he isn't around a lot for people to see. It's like he gets super unlucky, he'll get fucked instantly, or he's clutching up for you. Taquito. Taco, you go in A class, my brother, but you are pretty much S tier. Whippy. Whippy is an aggressive motherfucker. Like, this guy, if he's on COP, he's pitting you. He's trying to get the job done ASAP. He ain't looking for no long chases. He's trying to fuck you up instantly. In terms of Dundee, very good at... I'll be honest, Dundee is a very good driver. But overall, Whippy, yeah, he's pretty solid. I think he can get the job done. XQC. Now, this brother, I've been in multiple chases with him. I've chased him on COP. I've been in chases with him as a crim. John Pierre. Very good man, but not so good driver. I'm going to put him in C class. And then we have big man Tommy T at the end. For 10 plus years, 10 long years, he's been racing, driving. So he knows GTA pretty well. Would I say he's S tier? Probably not. But I think he's around A tier, solid, can get the job done 100%. He's A tier. I think this list is pretty respectable. I think for the most part, it makes sense. There are probably a few things we could change. This? Yeah, I'm joking. I think overall, this is a very, very solid list. I think very respectable. Now, if you guys got any changes or you think I've butchered someone, make sure you let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see else. Peace.